Hello and welcome to Crusader Kings 2, The Return of Arthur, where we are playing Crusader Kings 2 as the Arthurian Empire and as the Mob Arthur dynasty. Descendants of Duke Arthur, well, he was King Arthur the Bear at the time. His historical title's been retroactively changed because we became a kingdom. The man who claimed to be the reborn King Arthur, back to save the Britons in their darkest hour. I'm TJ Hafer. Brianna will not be joining me this time for however many episodes we record today. It's probably just going to be a couple because don't have a lot of time. But she will be back for some future episodes of this, and we actually have planned out when the next expansion, Monks and Mystics, comes out. We're going to do another CK2 series where we start from the very beginning and try to rule jointly as king and queen. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun, and definitely keep an eye out for that. Those of you who have been yelling at me for the last minute and 30 seconds will realize that I made a major mistake at the end of the last episode and I didn't save the game. So the most recent save we have is from July 1134, which I think we ended in September 17th or something last time, so we only lost a couple months of game time, and we'll have to reconquer or re-win this war, more or less. Range betrothal, yeah, whatever. She's my half-sister. She needs an education focus, for one thing. He needs an education focus. He's timid. Don't want that. She has okay stats. He wants to marry him to the prince. Sure. Dangerous factions, we'll worry about that when the war's over. Probably send him a gift. Send him a gift. Elective succession, I don't really care. If a faction fired for elective succession, I'd probably just let it go through, even though I prefer Tanistry. Oh yeah, and then I sent him money, and then he collected a tithe. That's right. Okay, so there was the Great Holy War for Rus was declared. Did we actually win this war? Maybe we didn't finish this war last time. I'm trying to remember. Anyway, we'll finish it now. Yeah, for those of you that are wondering, because I'm not sure how much of this I've actually said on stream, our short-term goal is to conquer all of the Norse provinces in Scandinavia, so that we can stop the Viking attacks. Our midterm goal is to conquer all of the remaining European small kingdoms so that we can form an empire to rival the Mongol and Aztec empires. And then we're going to try to completely remove the Aztecs from the continent before we export to EU4, and probably try to set up some client kingdoms of whatever European cultures are left. If we can find appropriate people to put on those thrones, I think we'll do so, and then we'll release a bunch of subjects before we convert to EU4 so that we have a little bit more of an interesting EU4 start. Special minor titles, probably commander slot needs to be filled. He's not Craven. And he has good martial. That's good enough for me. That's right. We didn't actually finish this war because they called in Sweden and a bunch of random people that I didn't think that they were even allied with. My kinsman, Prince Austol, who's dull and ambitious, wants to join the cult of Huitzilopochtli. So yeah, absolutely. Get out of here and do something good with your life, because I don't have any use for you. That's what my parents told me when I was young. No, not really. Okay. And that's right, the capital of Norway is over in Estonia or something, so why are we stuck? We got the stuck army bug, didn't we? Trying to remember how to actually resolve this. I think you have to split it in half and then re-merge them. Split it in half. Split it in half. One of these armies is stuck for some reason. Split it in half. Split it in half. split it in half. And then if these 18 guys... Yeah, that's fine. I get that very rarely. I'm not sure what actually causes it. Åkershus. River flows between Opland, Dal, Viken, Vestfold, Vermlandia, everywhere basically. So we're going to be fighting a river crossing no matter what. Let's just make sure we have good commanders. Did I have someone who was a direct leader? He might have died or retired. Put you in the center. No flanking experts, huh? Alright, so we'll just even out on the flanks with our best dudes. We have a terrain disadvantage, but we have a command advantage and a troop advantage, so we should be able to win that battle. A very large battle that would be spoken of for many generations. The Battle of Åkershus, if this were a real history we were chronicling. Which, by the way, future CK2 Let's Plays that I do, I know a lot of you know me from Crusader Kings Chronicles on PC Gamer, or may not have even realized that that was me. But I would like to bring some more of that to our Let's Plays for CK2 and EU4, like talking more about what's actually going on in this world, or what I perceive the emergent story as being. So that's definitely something that... We had a big meeting at the beginning of the year about like what kind of we want to do for 2017, and that's one of the things definitely interested in doing. Let's see, he's rowdy and playful, probably going to make him a soldier. Anything else up here I need to worry about? Not really. Viceroy Brian approaches you. My liege, I have a great idea for a monument, something to raise our cultural status and make the people notice what great ruler you are. It would require some gold and your patience, and the work would take a year to complete. That's a lot of money. Go for it. Let's see. Let's see what he comes up with. If it's a dick butt, I'm going to be really irritated. The $1 million dick butt. My son's favorite toy is missing. I'll go find it. Found the toy he was crying about after going through the trash. Now he's not satisfied because it smells. Little brat. Guess who's not getting a castle when he grows up? Oh, I would give you a castle, but I was afraid it'd be too smelly for you, so I decided I'd just give you an honorary title instead. Because honorary titles don't have smells. I figured that'd be more up your alley. Oh, I'm not the law. I lost the just trait. I went and found the kid's toy, alright? I'm trying to be just. I'm trying to be a nice guy. Everyone's always out to get me. Oh, cool. People leaving the defensive pact. I guess that's not cool. We want people on our defensive pact. We want to maintain threat level midnight through the end of the High Middle Ages. See, this is the problem. This is kind of reflective of you know, part of why the Latin kingdoms were able over the course of the Middle Ages to exert authority over the Germanic kingdoms. They're fighting each other at the same time that they're fighting this giant defensive pact war. There's no sense of unity here. Do we lose another commander? We have a celibate commander. That's a little odd. And yes, we are. I do know about the Holy War for Rus. We are going to join that as soon as we win this one. She's going to have to learn on her own. Someone sneaking around inside. I believed it to be a burglar. When I went downstairs, I discovered Orin opening one of my letters. She could use some practice reading. My letters are just pretty much about how awesome I am. The monument Viceroy Bryant promised is finished. People have gathered to witness the unveiling of the new statue. It's a large portrait of High Priest Zok Pilly. Yeah, okay, cool. So it's not a dick butt. I didn't pay for a giant dick butt, so fair enough. I'm cool with that. I can live with that. Oh, my son, my ambitious son. uh, ambitious, but only 5 in stewardship. Well, you know, some people just die, so you know we have to live with that. Ah, come on, come on! I'll praise him to the court. You know, yeah, some people die. It's just that's the way of things. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it. Okay, who are we at war with at this point? Shoot. Diplomacy. I'm used to looking for the EU4 button, which is a bird. Here we go. Okay. I guess we should start sieging. Who was it? So any of these provinces will give us war score. I really don't want to sail over to freaking Estonia to get the Norwegian capital. Awesome, the Aztec Emperor still likes us. It's not really going to be relevant for much longer. Ah, but some random baron in the Aztec capital, in the Aztec crown lands doesn't like us. What a tragedy. Alright, this should get us pretty damn close. We have to siege like one more province before we win the war. Win one more battle, I don't know. It's a tribal holdings. We can easily take it with heavy cavalry and superior siege tech. Oh, maybe not. We need to cancel the siege. I mean, they have a stone hill fort, but I wasn't expecting it to be that hard to crack. Okay, that worked. Whatever that was. What were we actually assaulting there that had like 2,000 defenders? I'm confused now. He's gonna have to learn on his own. Come on. Am I at max war score from battles or what? I have a daughter, raising the struggle. Unmarried heir. So apparently this guy's my heir now. Is he the guy I wanted to be my heir? Who am I voting for? Who am I even voting for? Okay, so it's Riok and nobody else wants him. And he's a lunatic. So let's make sure he's married to someone good. High stewardship. Genius would be nice. Age 6. She's Breton. Yeah, sure. Arrange a betrothal. Relative of a hetman. Not a fitting match prestige-wise, but... And the game crashed. That's actually the first time that's happened in a long time. So this faction's probably going to fire. I'll let you know that ahead of time that I know that, and to prove I'm not saves coming or anything, I'm just going to let it happen. I'm just going to try to play... Yeah, there we go. I will not be blackmailed. So we're going to have another civil war. Harmon of the Arthurian Revolt. Is it Dan Harmon? No, it's not. So we're not going to have Rick fighting us, which is good. He's a little crazy. I wouldn't want to have to contend with him in a medieval warfare scenario. Yeah, I actually kind of like narratively the interplay that's going on here between you know, the nobles and the king trying to determine, you know, who has the right to supremacy and who has the right to lead the nation. that's kind of happening in this section of the playthrough. Let's see. Fortune Builder, good. Let's encourage her to be proud. Battle of Axminster. We're just going to gather all of our forces to crush the rebels here. Ooh, didn't want that to happen. At least we didn't lose that many men. Betrothed can marry. Yes, go ahead. We'll fill those council positions when the war is over and we decide what to do with the rebels. We need 2 new commanders, because some of the commanders are rebels. I'm actually going to forbid myself from leading armies. Alright, so these guys are going to siege this down. They're going to keep doing their job in that war. And we're going to gather our strength over on the home islands. And we're going to go rebel hunting. I don't honestly think this is a big enough rebellion to cause us much trouble. Yeah, we've got them vastly, vastly, vastly outnumbered. Let's see. Alright, so we won the Siege of Opland. Is this shit still not over? I don't know how many more battles I'm gonna need to win here to... What the heck just happened? Sweden just got conquered by Perm, I think? Yeah, the Kingdom of Perm. So, all this is the weirdest Scandinavia that I've ever seen, probably. Just in terms of the crazy ass, weird ass border war that's going on here. Wait, we need good commanders. Almost botched that battle there. Oh, except it would have been fine because... I don't know. Are they really going to make me go to Estonia to win this holy war? They're really going to make me go to Estonia. Occupy the Norwegian capital. Fighting valiantly. Who is this? This is the army of East Anglia? Well done, guys. I mean, that was suicidal, but I appreciate your commitment to the crown. What's happened? Duke Brian of Meath is something died. Children need education. I've got wars to fight. Can I delegate this shit? Conscientious, willful, timid. He'd make a decent priest. Let's go with that. Not craven. That'll work. Children lacks education. Rowdy, willful. Guess what? You get to be a warrior. Something about closing gates. Don't care. De jure ducal claims. Don't care. Alright. I mean, come on. 100%. Offer peace. Enforce demands. Boom. Emperor Gurgist has won. I'm going to create a new vassal. I'm going to go through my... Oh, shit. They're part of the revolt? Let's vacate these premises. Hopefully I don't lose my entire freaking retinue again. Let's find, so we want a search realm, we want men, we want not a ruler, my religion and my culture to rule Akershus. You need to have good stewardship, hopefully good diplomacy as well, not be a claimant to anything. This guy, brawny and genius. You'd be, that's Viceroy material right there. Okay, so we're going to need some boats. We're going to need some boats. We're going to need them right quick. So hopefully I can pull together enough boats from these high naval tech Scandinavian provinces to get my retinues out of Scandinavia before they get stack wiped by rebels. He's going to Opland. Okay, so we should have time to retreat. Let's pull... Oh, did the Viceroy of Ireland die? Okay, the Viceroy of Ireland died. So, still this ambitious guy with really good stats. This dude... He's got okay stats. He's got kids. Which of them owns stuff outside the continent, though? Meath. Meath. So I don't really want to give him more power. This guy has okay stats, but he's ambitious, so there's just no way. You're Earl of Desmond. He's 20. His wife's 25. Doesn't have kids. He has decent stats, and he's not a jerk. So I think I'll give it to him. We're going to give him... Oh, not title. Grant Viceroyalty. There we go. Now he wants to be on the council. His best stats, diplomacy. How about that? There's a spot open for you.